Near the turn of the 20th century, much of Europe was experiencing what came to be known as La Belle Epoque, an age of peace, prosperity, and an increasing yearning for the finer things in life. That's when champagne was perfected. Haute couture also came about during the Belle Epoque. The grand and opulent lifestyles of the newly and increasingly rich were paraded and celebrated for all to see. It was Europe's era of unadulterated luxury and glamour, not only accessible to the traditionally upper classes. Well, now it's Africa's turn. Welcome to our Belle Epoque, where tonight we ask the question, what is luxury? I'm Ursula Chikani. The concept of luxury is a broad and relevant one, but when narrowing it down to luxury brands, one almost immediately lands on the iconic double R. And this is where I begin my journey into luxury, with the company that grew from modest beginnings and bears the surnames of its founders. Many own only the fantasy of one day driving a vehicle whose stable of ethereal-sounding names include the Silver Ghost and the Phantom. The ownership of one of these suggests not only a degree of wealth, but also an appreciation of tradition and pedigree. You've really got to enjoy the sense of absolute achievement and knowing you've well and truly arrived when you've one of these parked in your driveway. The name Rolls-Royce says it all: status, prestige, abundant wealth. But beyond the obvious, what is it about a Rolls-Royce that makes it the most desirable of automobiles? Driving a Rolls-Royce is an exceptional experience, combining a visionary DNA of engineering and advanced technology with the finest materials and hand craftsmanship. These cars indulge and delight with their unique blend of opulence and refinement. The coach doors are a standard feature on the Rolls-Royce, and they're also very lady-friendly. Life leaning over to close the door just requires too much effort. Don't even bother. The car does it for you. If you're more old school than new and can't stand the sight of the navigation screen staring at you, then one push of a button takes you from new world back to old. One of the largest living roofs in Europe is found at the modern assembly plant at the Rolls-Royce headquarters in Goodwood, designed to blend with the surrounding landscape. Inside, the building combines traditional needs with the demands of the most up-to-date manufacturing processes. Highly skilled craftspeople work on the finest quality bull leather selected from a herd in Bavaria. Up to 18 hides are used per car, and the craftspeople inspect, cut, glue and stitch the 450 individual pieces of leather it takes for a fully upholstered interior. Book-matched and cross-binding wood veneer are highlights of a Rolls-Royce interior. The veneers are mounted onto wooden carrier panels, carefully trimmed, shaped and bonded, and then sanded by hand, covered in 6 coats of high gloss.